Ian, here in Glasgow today, you could almost feel the city take their literal rest day, other than the football match, as we gear up for week 2 of negotiations. Here's what I'll be watching for in the days ahead. First of all, the IPCC science report will be the backbone of the talks. Heads of state, after their fanfare pledges, have all left, and now it's up to negotiators and ministers to work out those details. And it is a grueling process. My experience from previous COPs has shown that tensions run high, little sleep, and countries' priorities going head to head. But scientific advisors will be there, helping to close that gap between pledges and keeping warming below 1.5. Currently, the latest science says that current pledges have our emissions rising 16% by 2030. In order to keep warming below 1.5, we need to drop emissions 45% by 2030. Number 2, accountability. The credibility of countries already on the line after Paris as temperatures and emissions continue to rise. But satellite technology may be the game changer. We now have the technology to track global greenhouse gas emissions in real time, putting the ownership and accountability back on individual countries and businesses. This is something that former Vice President Al Gore was pretty excited about last week, borrowing one of my favorite quotes.
There's an old cliche that I'm sure you've heard a million times, you can only manage what you can measure. With the ability to accurately measure how many emissions are coming from what location, and then determine who is responsible for those emissions, that changes everything.
Number 3, grassroots solutions. Today, the People's Summit for Climate Justice kicked off. Over the next 4 days, they'll be amplifying voices, ideas, and solutions from communities around the world, hoping to ignite more ambition in global leaders. And it'll be exciting to see what solutions they offer and if those can help close that gap to 1.5. Either way, Ian, we'll find out exactly how close we get in about 5 days.